The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On second down, it's Jones. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 64 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. On first, they'll go back to Wilson. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at second and goal. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Wilson. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Now Carlson for the extra point. And the lead is now 2. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Here's second and 7 now from the 28.
Gotta go.
Again, it's Mixon. And some room to work. Down the left sideline. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play there for Cincinnati. 41 yards on the ground. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And it's going to be caught. T. Higgins. T. Higgins, 32 yards. And the Bengals have retaken a third quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that, just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Love's throw brought in by Watson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Fight 60. Check view.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the set.
So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9.
Ultra.
They'll go again to Jones. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
1-yard line.
11 MT tank. 11 MT tank.
First down. Here's Burrow. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Here we go.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
11.
A gain of 12.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
11 mighty.
And the Bengals first down.
11.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Gun.
Here's 2nd and 10.
11 mighty.
Running left, it's Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
They'll try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Bengals 28, Packers 14.
And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. So a fourth quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here we go, set.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
On one, ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A handoff, running left, Mixon. And they're going to him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Here we go.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 11.
Burrow looking to pass. Buying time to his left. And it's caught. Touchdown. Drew Sample, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. They'll look to throw. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Hey, go steal.
Good for a Green Bay Packers.
Check white. Hut.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
At the 31-yard line.
Love now. Short throw. He's got Kraft. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. That's going to be caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game.
Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
11, mighty. 11, 11, 11.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Escape, and he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Quick slant caught by Chase. Jonah Williams, former 1st-round pick, the guilty party.
Here we go.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now Burrow down around his goal line. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
He's got a man complete. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd, 97 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from going up by 30. So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments of the 4th quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown or not, it's been a pretty impressive performance.
And they did it with not much time left. But they took what little time was on the clock and used it well, didn't they? Put a real exclamation point on their win with that score.
And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team.
Covered by the Packers.
Okay, right? White. Drill, 52.
First down, love to pass. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is caught inside the 5. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Carlson on for the extra point. And the lead is down to 24.
Next the score, Packers 52, Packers 28.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Now Burrow on first down. This goes out wide for Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Charles, a lot of happy faith. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Green Bay Packers. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Ready. Mega.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Oh, and now some space to operate. And they work this well upfield across the 45. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. Again, it's Jones. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 53 yards. And the Packers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw into the hands of Kyle. And he takes us beyond the... Before going out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
First down, Jets.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Complete on the crosser to Hall. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's complete to Cobb. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
First down, New York.
Rodgers again now. That's complete, and once again, it's Cobb. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. On second down, here's Rodgers. That's complete right around the 8. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Throwing now is Rodgers. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Love going to give this one to Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 3rd and 3.
It's a loss of 1.
On play action. Love to throw. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On first down, Rodgers forced out to his left. There's Hall bringing in another one. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Rodgers now on first down. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. On second down, a run with Hall. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Ready? Hustle, hustle. Ready?
An inside give to Jones. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
Black
4 yards on the pickup.
To throw now. Here's Love. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
On third down, Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. A great play there. 43 yards. And the Packers take a 3-touchdown lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on fourth down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score...
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Stays on his feet, and they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Now a 2nd and 10. Rodgers going to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, Love. This is caught. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs, 30 yards. And the Packers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. So this now 34-0 with the extra point pending. And Charles, I thought these guys might have the advantage coming in, but I didn't expect this.
Well, I'm glad we're going with full transparency here because I didn't either. I thought we might be looking at a 24-20 type game, maybe 13-10 at the half. But this has been total, utter domination.
Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The 26 big yard that one, and it's another 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Taken down at the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. This is caught. Touchdown, Jets. C.J. Uzomah. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Love. That is caught, and he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a 1st.
Come on, set.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
Black shot.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Red, yellow. Drill green. On the ball. On the ball.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
Here we go, set.
Now they'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd down and long. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And this one too low.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Rodgers throw into the hands of Cobb. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Give to Hall running right. 47 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
First down, New York.
On first down, right back to Hall. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Throwing is Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 31-yard line. Back to the ground with Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Uzama. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Open man is Uzama. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Switch, yellow. Hey, go Fury. Opposite, green.
On second down, it's Jones. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Play action this time with Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
That's complete to Wicks. Ooh, the juke. Down the left sideline. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Love. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jordan Love taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Rodgers now on first down. Open man here is Conklin. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. That is caught. It's Uzomah. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
First and goal, New York.
They'll run with Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jets get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth-quarter deficit. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taken at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline. And they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards.
To the air again, Love. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess? He didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
The Packers on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing. Love. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is taken around the 12. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Jets will take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he'll find Hall. Into space at the 45. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. On 1st down, Rodgers. That is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. This pass complete. He finds Jeremy Ruckert. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Rodgers to throw once more. Touchdown! Jeremy Ruckert, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none.
Here we go.
And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run here going to take this to about the 10-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
Love now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Love, this is 3rd and goal. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now Rodgers. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Packers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, so the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get